here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that
I'm really sorry for that. Is the video back online or just the sound again? Yay! Okay, so that's good. I'm just gonna wait a little bit before I continue so people can hop back on. Great, thanks for letting me know.
Can't spare anyone. I'm sure you can handle it.
And again, if anyone wants to have a look at any of the characters or menus or anything like that, or want me to test out something, just let me know. Crap, I think I missed one of the rocket crates. Anyway. Yeah, sure.
Titanium Man. Let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel.
Sure. Let's replace that. Let's replace Magneto then. Oh, and by the way, I can of course check out the classic Cable costume. Meanwhile, yeah, there we go.
Supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Do I have to control Spider-Man, or is it enough to have him on the team? I can't remember. Well, doesn't hurt to just use him. Oh, you're right. Well, no, it still takes the short loading time. But anyway, could be worse. There we go.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry. No.
Did I mention I beat up Fire Lord once? Seriously, Fire Lord.
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others to.
Well, I will just play with him. It's a standard difficulty, the one where you can still get trophies, so shouldn't be too hard. Was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 actually out on the PS2 and the Xbox?
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
German, other European PSN stores, Australia, probably New Zealand. If you want to get it really early and you have access to foreign PSN cards, you could use just a dummy account. Otherwise, for America or the USA, you have to wait a little bit longer. Oh yeah, I remember there was also this weird motion control Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 game on Wii U. So did never bother with that. What do we need later? Triangle. I didn't bother because I really don't like motion controls. I only had my Wii for Monster Hunter Tri back then, and I instantly dumped the motion controls and got the classic controller. Aw, stop it. On Monster Hunter Tri, I really thought I'd suck at the game, but then I finally noticed that it was. Oh no, not yet. I just need to load my controller and done.
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a mean thirst.
Yeah, I think also something like was it the PSP version? I'm not really sure, but I think that also, for instance, had Black Widow and Dark Phoenix. But I doubt that even if the Xbox One gets the DLC, I doubt they will get the version exclusives.
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national park, Gang Garage.
Did you honestly obviously not see that coming.
Show you my shooting.
I won't tell your friends about this. I promise. Thought about learning a trade instead. Normally, I'd stay and insult you some more, but they stay.
Oh, I really couldn't get into Ultimate Spider-Man. I can't remember the name, but I remember the Hulk game on GameCube. Not to the movie, but I think it was out just maybe a year after the movie game, and that was really great.
Of course. I've been ready.
That's the name, right? Thank you, exactly. Yeah. That was really awesome. At least back then. I don't know how well it has aged. Yeah, the GameCube was a great console anyway. For me, that's where I played X-Men Legends 1 and 2, the Hulk game, also Ultimate Spider-Man, which I liked, but it definitely wasn't as great as Ultimate Destruction to me. Well, yeah, true. I'm happy we got Venom here, and I'm also happy that you get the Eddie Brock costume and not only the McGargan one. What was it? Clearing? No, guided. There is my boss. I don't think guided does much to him. Definitely need to use a character with target.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I really have a bad setup. I wouldn't say so. Umairik Bell.
Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes
yeah,
are okay.
That's about it. What Amir is saying.
We should put this registration business on hold.
Sounds like a fine idea, sir. You know, it might be hard to believe, but underneath these fancy costumes, we're just ordinary folks with ordinary problems.
Oh, I believe you're more than ordinary. Amazing or spectacular comes to mind.
Nice.
Good luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah,
I know,
whatever. Hey,
Kobe,
guys,
it's,
don't get these pencil pushers
I
back to the
really
Capitol.
have the
Give me a
wrong
call if you
characters in
want
here.
to
I need
hang out here.
one of the brawlers to get a targeted move. I think we can say by next week. If it's already out on Xbox next week, right on the game, or right in the game, I doubt that it's it will be sold for PS4. I think then it's licensing issues. If they don't have it as well, I could also see them releasing it as DLC, though it would be weird because they said in the announcement the DLC will be included. So as we got that for free here, I don't think, damn it, I don't think that anything will be sold for the game separately. I mean, it's 7 years old, so for that it still looks great. Guys, I'm gonna change to a brawler. Let's go with Thing. I can also put in Juggernaut, of course. I already had him in before, so I switched to someone new, but no problem. What do we have here? Lift huge, gain stamina. Okay, so, so back to the Thing.
Save the world from you, heroes. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Wait, wasn't there a collectible here somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's 2. I think a crystal. No, body upgrade. No. Not body.
Spider powers rock.
Down. Get him.
Oh hell.
This will give you something new to think about.
No way. Damn it. Shit, he teleported.
Out of shape.
Thank you. Ah, wait, no, I should control Spider-Man, I'm sorry. Damn it.
I'll grind you into dog meat. The registration act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sword hand with my gun.
We're done now, right?
We will take you out. Look at that cover.
No, not on PS4. Venom was the villain pack, together with Magneto and I don't know, so no Venom on Ultimate Alliance 1.
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
I'm sorry. Ah, hell. Not again. Damn it. What a dick.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Gonna keep some, eh?
You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Show you my shooting. You are still in the trial.
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
I am Petunia's tougher than you. Look at this stupid outfit. I was just getting warmed up.
Function. You think you've won, but you haven't.
Yeah, like I said, I guess if the Xbox version comes with the DLC included, we already know we won't see it on PS4. And even if not, I doubt they would be so stupid to exclude it for the first game and include it in the second one. I think it would be either or.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Is that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape.
The sad thing is, I guess if they had excluded the DLC for both games and put it up, me included, people would have bought the DLC to have the complete games. But yeah, like I said, considering we already have it for free, luckily for free, here in the second game, I doubt that there will be any more releases for the first one.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the
Yeah, that's... Yeah, it always cuts off the last letter of your names, guys, sorry.
Insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
I loved Civil War. Here in Germany we didn't have all the releases, so I imported them from the US storylines.
Weapons down, gentlemen. All right.
Trank guard, now!
Yeah, we used to have Microsoft points back then. You would pay 500 points for one pack, which equaled 10 euros, or 800 points for both.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the superhuman
I totally agree, and in
Registration Act
particular,
earlier
if you
this
preferred
week,
the first one,
superheroes
I loved the
around
first one, but I
country
played
have
the
been
second one
forced
a
to
lot
choose
more.
a side.
Yeah, that's the second one here.
Register with the government to uphold the
Not
law
really.
or become part
It
of an
plays
underground
smooth, and
resistance
people
movement.
said, at least
So far-
probably talking from PS3, it had frame rate issues. I can only speak of the 360 version before, but at least here I haven't noticed any frame rate drops or graphical problems, so just looks like the old game and seems to run a bit smoother. Germany, and it's probably seems, yeah, I agree, this definitely is the best Marvel game for me up to date. It seems in general PAL regions are already getting the game, so
Good times,
if you're not in the US, you should be able to buy it. The opposite. I can't remember lots of people hating it.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. I mean, doing whatever it takes to keep S.H.I.E.L.D. from taking over. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no...
In some aspects, yeah, I give you this, like the costumes. This was a big letdown that they were only visual this time, without any. At least I can check, but I don't think they had any bonuses. It should be out later for PS4 and PC, also in the US, but at the moment it seems to be only Europe, Australia, probably New Zealand. Missed that.
New York Senator Lieber defied the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
Oh yeah, that was also a pity that we didn't get to play as Bishop.
Hey, you come to a decision yet?
Xbox won't be out before next week. Xbox is for some reason released later.
For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We already trust them with the cops and the military.
Good. The more people download it, the higher likely it will be we get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 at some point. Yeah, I give you that. Also that you just had 4 powers. That's true. Yeah, they somehow casualized it, but I liked things like the fusion attacks, for instance, so it just played better, though the customization, of course, yeah, that was lacking.
Do I need to tell you again?
Sorry.
No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. Let's not start playing what if. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to.
Warning. Security upgrades are complete. As of midnight...
Things don't get out of hand.
Will be treated by the building security.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
How so? I mean, the price is exactly as they said in Germany, $60. So we have the 59.95 or something. They said 39 or 40 for one game and 60 for both. Do you pay 70 now?
Good luck getting anywhere with that.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that.
You have reached the voice.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest?
Really? That sucks. Is it always like this, or is this something special?
Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the bench. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
Shield contingent.
If you're scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call yourself a hero anymore.
Objectively speaking, yeah, I have to agree. But considering how much time I'm gonna put in the game, to me at least, it's justified. But I can see anyone disagreeing with the price tag. Frizzy, you might want to leave. Yeah, and I definitely wanted to do that.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're either with us or against us. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help
Germany here. So, like I already said, I think it's PAR regions in general, because Australia seems to have it, and therefore probably also New Zealand. I don't know when the US store updates. The other guys in the chat can probably help you there and tell you when you can expect the store update.
Morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence. Perhaps. But I'd recommend you very carefully consider the consequences of your decision.
Prominent parent of a young Stanford victim today praised Congress's swift action on passing.
I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration. I'm not in charge of that, of course, but that's what I'm hearing. Not a pleasant thought. I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately, there's a lot to do. Talk to you soon.
Oh, let's see, I should have unlocked Deadpool. Oh, Frizzy. Can't you even notice that no one cares for what you're typing there, so you might as well leave? Uh-huh. Aren't you creative? I think I liked him more in the first one. I can't remember using him very much here.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Guys, does anyone of you know how to block people like this Frizzy troll jerk? I'm not going to side with her. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to unlocking Venom, and yeah, I'm all black. Good lord. Seriously, guys, does anyone know how to block people? That would make things a bit easier and less annoying.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms.
Yeah, on the other hand, that's true.
I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here.
No,
Step
not
up
gonna
and sign.
bother. So, well, I can try that. Give me a second. Seriously, guys, does anyone know how to block people? That would make things a bit Sorry, no idea. Whatever. Yeah, very much. You are the hero no one asked for.
With Stark tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up? Count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
True. Though I don't think they were as bad as Psycho Mass Murder Carnage, so at least I can't remember.
Feel free to take that personally, by the way. You couldn't even make it to round 2?
Well, there's still the Psycho murderer inside the symbiote, so
no idea what you just
no, but seriously, Carnage was requested, it seems, and he was fun to play as. Yeah, Venom. I mean, the whole Thunderbolts were part of the pro registration side.
Back from this, Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal. Yeah, but none of that
Mission, I think this should be the 4th one.
Yes.
The first one after the Civil War Pact.
We're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast. And by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore.
I just noticed. Okay, I give you this little chuckle, but you won't get anything else.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission. What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I think we've got a good chance of coming out on top. As long we have to stand up for what's right, no matter what. Not to me, but I respect your position.
As if Deadpool would care. Seriously? Yeah. I don't know if you had to do a certain difficulty or just finish the game, but you could unlock him. I think, yeah, that's my biggest problem. Even though the character was fun to play as, it was just too over the top and too far away from the comics for my taste.
America hath said it's a war. If so... Yes, mortal. You humans like to make things more complicated
Really?
than they truly are. Perhaps someday I will understand why. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Where he goes, Hercules shall follow. Thou hast no reason to worry. Our cause is just, and we will therefore prevail. Other duties beg my attention. Farewell.
Guys, I remember that you could somehow open this door. Does anyone know how or when that is possible? Oh, let's try that for a bit. Depends on what bugs you mean. I mean, I can try it out if you tell me what bugs you're talking of. Okay, there we go. I can't remember. Possible.
What's up? You could be drafted for war at age 18. This is no different. Except I wasn't drafted.
I wouldn't say so either, because you unlock most of the characters during the story lines, both of them, and I think Nick Fury by completing both sides also. And apart from that, the people you unlock by collecting the crystals and the runes and the gamma files. So I don't think there was anything else to unlock.
Whoever was running that team lost sight of
It's very smooth, no stuttering, no frame rate issues. I wouldn't say there are graphical changes. I remember that during the announcement they said that there will be improvements also with the HUD, for instance, but I couldn't tell a difference. The menus look the same, for instance. If you check here, the upgrades. Or the actual menu, so all looks the same to me. Well, I think I got everything now. Yeah.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and
I read the opposite, always mentioning the Xbox version being later, though I really have to say that the communication on this game was very, very weak on the re-release.
Crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading SHIELD forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. SHIELD is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered capes! Get them! Register this, nameless polygonal shield guys! Should've asked for more hit points.
If at all, it could be the case with the Xbox version, but yeah. Whoops.
People pay personal trainers a fortune for that kind of workout. Sleeping on the job.
Yeah, time flies.
Get onto the boat! SHIELD's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time.
Okay, gonna try that. But I think I already did that before. No freezing. Isn't Spider-Man probably again just a timed exclusive like Tomb Raider was on Xbox? She was DLC. First one was pre-order exclusive. There was Juggernaut, who got released later, and the pack for characters that was Black Panther, Carnage, Psylocke, Magneto, and Cable. Now I guess I picked up everything.
and get them away from the cargo!
Hit him back!
Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs!
You guys get paid to take naps? No.
Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
Yeah, agreed.
Pile on him!
Even you know you can't win. Impressive. All of our gear is safe. Thanks to you. Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Cable got his hands on some old SHIELD robots intended for general defensive op.
I guess I could always make a rug out of you.
I can. Just ask me who you want to see. No problem. I didn't even notice there was something like that, at least on 360. I can't remember having problems with freezing, though I have to say I haven't played Psylocke very much. Yeah, sure. Obviously you expected something like a complete overhaul for the game, which was never announced, so it just looks like the old games, and as the old games didn't look like shit, this one does neither.
Shoulda asked for more hit.
But probably I just forgot that you are here to troll, watching a video of a game that looks like crap. I'm restarting. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm pausing before. Okay, is it still black? Okay, can you see the video again? Or is it still black, guys? Hello? Normally, no. At least, I didn't have any problems playing Monster Hunter before. I guess it's just, Streaming through Wi-Fi? I don't know. Yeah, okay, restarting, sorry.